Okay, y'all, we're back out again. See if we can load up on some more fish. We got another double drop rig, except lighter this time. So 30-pound fluoro, 3/0 circle hooks, and a 4-ounce bank sinker. Man, I may need to go to a higher bank sinker. That current's strong. May need to go to a 6, and I usually don't like using that heavy. Okay, we're hooked up at least. Feisty fish there. Man, it's so nice not having to reel them up 300 feet. Oh, that's an American red. Gotta go back. Old red snapper there, very common. That one wouldn't be a keeper. And the good thing about where we're fishing there, don't really experience any signs of bear trauma because it's fairly shallow. I'm gonna have to put on a bigger weight. All right, I just upgraded to a 6-ounce bank sinker. If I was a fish, I'd eat that piece of squid. Looks pretty good. Drop it down. Got a pretty gnarly storm building up over there. That's overland. We're actually safer right here at the moment than we would be in the bay. All right, a little bit better one. You know, that might be a trigger fish, which they are open. Pretty good fish. Digging down good. I hope that's a keeper trigger fish. It's definitely acting like one. Just a red snapper. Pretty fish. Probably another red snapper. Oh no, that's our beeliner. I was just assuming that was another red snapper. Cool, got a beeliner. Good deal. Just had to weed through a few reds. Need a good keeper? Nice. See if we can get a few more of them. Alright, let's hope that's another beeliner there. A feisty little thing. Oh, that's a stud beeliner. That's a good one there. Man, I'll take that any day right there. That is a good vermilion snapper. Sweet. Circle hook where it needs to be. I'm only dropping about halfway down. Almost lost my fish. Let's put it in the cooler. Don't want to be losing fish. I think I found the sweet spot right where they're at. You don't always have to drop to the bottom. Just baiting up with little pieces of squid. Drop it halfway down again. Load up with them. This Nomad braid changes color, so I can see when I get to this black, that's when I stop it, and that's twice in a row. See? And right there. I do like color changing line when you get used to it. It's not necessary, but it is nice to have. That's a red snapper. Dang, I was like, if that's a beeliner, that's another big one. But there's a red, bait up again. And if you don't have depth color line, you can just count down seconds, or you can drop all the way to the bottom and reel up a few cranks. But I do a lot of trolling with this as well, so it helps me know exactly how much line is out. There's stopped at the black and immediately getting a bite. Instant. I like it. Another small but mighty fish here. Yep, we found some good beeliners. Yes, those are the ones I'm after. Man, finding them at the exact depth as well. That's a good one. Fat joker, can't even fit in the camera screen. We'll take it. Pretty fish and tasty. These are about the size of the ones I was catching, and I was 50 miles out. You don't even have to run that far. You know what the deal is? Doing the same thing, rinse and repeat. And see what I mean? I wait, and drop down. Keep on dropping until I hit. There we go, that black line. And shouldn't take too long, see, just like that. Got another hit. Beeliners hit them pretty aggressively. And we're hooked up again. Easy peasy. Once you find them, no sense to move because they school up in hundreds a lot of times. Another beeliner or another red. That's a red snapper. They're all hanging together. That's a respectable red snapper though, average size. Right. Come on, beeliner. Another feisty fish. I don't know if that's going to be a red or a beeliner, but it seems to be the two species we're catching today. Oh yeah, it's another one for the fish box. Ha. Yes, these are good ones right there. Dang, that's a fat beeliner. Oh, calm down. And this is all public stuff, all public reefs I'm out on. So, using fluorocarbon, small, thin wire circle hooks, and actually catching these fish versus real heavy tackle over here. When I'm in deeper, I like using that heavier tackle, but it's another nice fish. Makes a few more drops. I had mentioned before, you're allowed 10 of those a person. They have to be 10 inches minimum total length. These are well over that, which is great. Right back in our target, right back in our desired depth. Oh yeah, they're still fired up. Come on. There it is. Once you find them, you can get on them pretty good. That's just the key about especially public numbers and anything you're fishing. Oh, that's another good one. So anything you can do to try to maximize your effort, you know, downsize tack. I'm still using a pretty heavy rod and reel, but downsizing my leader and hooks is working pretty good for me. Hello. They are on it. Yeah, man. Might get a limit. Yep. Might just get a limit. It's the smallest one of the day and it's still fat. He's like, who you calling fat? You're fat. Doing literally the same thing over and over again and it's working pretty good, so why change it? Don't sit here and try to get our limit. I'm happy with what I have already, but don't want to leave them biting like that. Oh, we might have a double. Oh, it just came off. Yeah, that was a double. Pretty sure. And they start pulling against each other. Pull the hooks out of their mouth. Okay. Some gnarly looking stuff back home. I don't know if it's gonna go away. May get wet at the boat ramp. It's a wide body fish. Dude, this is like textbook today. It's not like that every day. Oh, come on, dude. Don't tell me the small ones have moved in. Another nice hook up. You can kind of feel the difference when you catch these between the red snapper pole. They don't push as much water with their tail. Another one for the box. Almost have a limit. Currently have 8 in the cooler. Need 2 more. Surprised the triggerfish hasn't hit it yet. But oh well. Me and triggerfish don't get along very well. Always catch them every time I go fish, except the keepers in the season. I rarely get one that's a keeper during the season. I don't know what my problem is with them, but it is what it is. This might be number 9. Might be number 9. Yeah, and that's a good one too. A really good one. They got some weight to them. I like it. I like it a lot. Uno mas, that's all we need. One more, see if we can do it. And I'm ready to go in. We'll wait till we get to that color line. There we go. A few seconds and we're bit already. Come on. Yep. Got it down today. It ain't every day. I like it though. It's awesome. All right, there's a limit right there. In a very short period of time. I tried for mangroves at a usual spot, but they just weren't cooperating or they weren't there. But that's our 10th beeliner. That's my 1-person limit. It's time to go in. So I'm gonna pour some salt water in here, cut their gills, and get them out and get them buried in there real nice. Caught them so quickly, but that's it. When you find them, you're on them good. Trick is just finding them. It's a good box of fish. So we'll add some salt water on there, like I said. Makes a nice brine, brings down that water temperature even more. Hopefully the storm dissipates or moves across by the time we get back. Still have some more squid to freeze for next time. Those are nicely iced down in that saltwater brine. And that is a crazy looking storm front. Pretty much right where we need to go, but hopefully by the time we get there, it's already moved across. So it might get a little choppy, so I'm gonna tuck everything away. Head back to the ramp. I just got back to the boat ramp. It was pretty nasty out there through that storm, but then it got flat again. But I gave a lot of those fish away to a couple at the boat ramp that was fishing, because I have that opportunity to get out there a lot and catch fish. And a lot of times if I see someone and you know, slow day like today where there's not much going on, give them some fish. I'm gonna get on the road and get going though. And beeliners are very abundant. Had a great time out there. Hope y'all enjoyed 2 days of fishing, just catching nice fish, having a good time, enjoying the beautiful waters off the Alabama Gulf Coast. So we'll see you on the next one. All of our partners and sponsors, like always, are linked in the video description below. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you are, you know I appreciate you. And we'll see you on the next one. I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us. We'll see you later.